Welcome. Make yourself comfortable. Actually, we're going to start with a little bit of movement. So if you're upright, if you're not upright, get upright so that you have access to your shoulders and just roll your shoulders around. And the whole purpose of asana, the poses in yoga, as it was designed, was to make the body more comfortable for sitting so that we could open up the channels, go the other direction. And come into a place of comfort and ease in the body so that we could sit distracted as little as possible by the body. Okay, take one arm up and then go up and over into a little side bend. I have on my husband's manly pit stain shirt. That's attractive. And then just come up and over and go the other way. So just even moving a little bit before we sit can be nice. And then come back up and over. And just take an easy rotation in one direction. You don't even have to use your hands on anything to really pull yourself in. Just feel a little bit of turn. And then go the other way. Just super easy. And then back to center. And then let the head go heavy, ear over one shoulder, up and over, and then to the other side. Up and back to center. Come into a big round cat back. So let your shoulders round forward, let your head hang a little bit. And imagine your body like a sail and the wind is blowing at the front of the body and you're billowing round and full into the back of the body. And then roll your pelvis forward. And now the sail is blowing at your back. And you can lift your chin a little bit, but don't just throw the head back. Keep the back of the neck pretty long. Feel the openness across the chest, across the collarbones. And then come back to center. Okay, wiggle around a little bit. Okay, today's tool is really simple. It's called a butterfly hug. And this is a somatic regulation tool that is, again, really simple. Just take your arms, cross them at the forearms, and rest your hands on opposite upper arms. And there are a few things that you can do here that might be soothing, that might feel good. One is that you can flutter your wings, your hands, one and then the other. And you can do that at any pace. I'm doing it kind of slowly because that feels nice this morning. But you could do it at any pace. You could do them both at the same time. You could rub a little bit, so you could up and down, give a little rub, and then like we did in the padding squeezing video, the spiraling and stuckness video, you could give little squeezes up and down or in the same place. So maybe the eyes close and you just let yourself explore, and the hands don't have to move. They can stay in one place with a squeeze or just resting, feeling the warmth of your hand. And just notice how this is for you, how this feels. Offering your own self some comfort, some tenderness. If you're upright, you could rock. If you're lying down, really let yourself nestle into whatever you're lying on. This is a great thing to do when you get in bed, and especially if you have trouble sleeping. Give yourself this little butterfly hug. See if it's soothing in a way that allows you to come into a little bit of calm mind, if it helps regulate the breath. So if this is still feeling good in any way, whatever you're doing with it, stay here with your butterfly hug. You can always come back to it as well. If you have a moment of, expansion, contraction, and you want a little bit of that comfort, you can come back to the butterfly hug. You could also let the hands go now or at any time. And let your awareness open into this quiet space of what we call meditation or mindfulness, present moment attention, being with yourself in present moment. Notice if there's any leaning forward, any of that searching, seeking, striving, if the back is hard. And if so, soften into the back, maybe lean back a little bit, or just rest your energy more into the back of the body. You might find a little bit of the top, the stem of your apple core, a little bit of uplift. And then notice the movement of the breath, like folding and unfolding petals of a flower. Gentle, soft, and completely spontaneous. Invite any amount of softness through the face. So the skin around the eyes, the lips, the chin, and spaciousness in the mouth, maybe letting the bottom jaw loosen a little bit and letting the tongue rest in the floor of the mouth, wide and soft. In the moments that the mind is really busy or distracted, or if you feel fidgety, or if there's hard emotion coming up, maybe rather than being frustrated with yourself or upset, feeling like you're not doing it right, maybe you come back to the comfort of the butterfly hug. Maybe there's a little bit of course, and just that self compassion, self care. A poem for today And this might be a place where you want to come into that butterfly hug and give yourself that gesture of love and comfort, tenderness. This is called Talking to Grief. It's by Denise Levertov. Ah, grief. I should not treat you like a homeless dog who comes to the back door for a crust, for a meatless bone. I should trust you. I should coax you into the house and give you your own corner, a worn mat to lie on, your own water dish. You think I don't know you've been living under my porch. You long for your real place to be readied before winter comes. You need your name, your collar, and a tag. You need the right to warn off intruders, to consider my house your own, and me your person, and yourself my own dog. And let yourself come back into a little bit of movement, maybe taking one of those stretches that we did at the beginning, even just rolling your shoulders or moving your head around. If your eyes are closed, they can open. Notice the quality of your state, what your breath is like here. The poem about grief, I brought that in today, hearing a lot of people realizing that yes, so much of the emotion that we're in right now is grief. And these tools, all of these tools, and especially this butterfly hug, they're regulatory in the way that whatever is coming, emotionally or in the world. And these just allow us to meet those things with a little tiny bit more grace, more availability, more presence, more access to our own agency. So they're not fixes, but they really help us kind of stay. So be well, friends. I'll be on for a little bit if you want to leave a comment. So happy to be with you this morning and really feel this togetherness. So important. Stay together. Be well.